were you not afraid to be looking at your mother's nakedness? Can a common person who has sense go to see her mother's nakedness when she's lying and her cloth is removed? A common son? Can a common child, daughter, go to see her father's nakedness? Do you remember the judgment of Mariam? Mariam, a sister to Moses, elder sister to Moses, that forgot that the work of God is not dealing with relationship, blood relationship. What we're dealing with is the blood of Christ. The blood of Christ, which is superior to the blood of human beings. And when we are in ministry together, brother, sister, please, the one the Lord raised up is the senior among you, that demands your respect and reverence with shaking. But let Mariam go and do something contrary to despise Moses and say it's my younger brother. Younger brother. Younger brother. Do you go to heaven by age? Or you go to heaven by grace and by the choice of God? By the yieldedness of your life to God? Look at it in the book of Numbers, chapter 12. I read verse 1. From verse 1 all through, yes, to see the judgment of God that came upon Mariam because he did evil against the Lord. To verse 14. And Mariam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman. And they said, had the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Had he not spoken also by us? And the Lord had it. This murmuring, that you are murmuring against the man of God, against the woman of God, God has had it. I'm telling you, God has had it. I don't know what he will do now. God has had it. A bad friend brought this bad story to you against the anointed of God, and you talk and laugh. The Lord saw you. He video covered you. Angel went and video covered you. You will know that this God is a God of judgment. You will know. Maybe some things have started happening to you already. Maybe because before Moses and Aaron will know anything, fire had broken already amidst Israel. People had started dying because of the judgment of God until they were atoned for. So, my brother, and the Lord had it. Now, the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. God knew this. They didn't know. Carnal men who are boasting of. Are we not prophets also? Are you prophets of the same level? Are you prophets of the same calling? Are you doing the same work before the Lord? Did the Lord create you for that? And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and said unto Aaron and unto Mariam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And the three came out. And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Mariam. And they both came forth, and he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I the Lord will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. But my servant Moses is not so. It's more than a prophet. Who is faithful in all my house? Is above you. He's a prophet, yes. That's above all of you. Faithful in all my house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Why were you not afraid to go and see your father's nakedness? Why were you not afraid to be looking at your mother's nakedness? Can a common person who has sense go to see her mother's nakedness when she's lying and her cloth is removed? A common son? Can a common child, daughter, go to see her father's nakedness? Can you? Why are you not afraid to speak against my son Moses, my servant Moses? Should you not be shivering? Should you not fear? So you mean you can speak against Jesus? Yes. Your nature of heart does not respect God. That's why you go to speak against his servant. Judgment will follow. Judgment will follow. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them. And he departed, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Mariam became leprous, white as snow. Who told you that God doesn't judge? This God, serve him with fear. Serve God with fear. Serve God with fear. You eat God's money and you are not afraid. You carry woman to the house of God and commit adultery. You are not afraid. You will fear. When the Lord arises in judgment, your bones shall separate from each other. Yes. When the Lord shall arise in judgment against you. Don't you fear God? I don't know how the hell of the thief that was crucified in the left hand side of Jesus was. Who mocked him before he went to hell? His hell was another department. His hell was another department. The Lord did he not make man? He knows how to handle the stubborn man. He knows how to handle the stubborn man. That is what the Lord said. Leprosy came upon Mariam, and it delayed the journey until they pleaded for her. So I'm talking about the judgment of God.